Okay, you guys, so Children's Hospital, Arkansas Children's Hospital. What I will say is Arkansas Children's Hospital used to be the best hospital to go to in Arkansas when I was a child. So when I had Carter and Crystal, I went. Carter was over my grandma's house one time, and I don't know if something bit him. We think something bit him because he had like a little bump on his face, like a little red bump or whatever, you guys. And you know, eventually the bump went away, but his eyes swelled up and closed. So, like, this is just the whole backstory of Children's Hospital, my experiences with Children's Hospital. Because, like I said, I was gonna do a Rant video. His eyes swelled up shut or whatever. I got off work. I took him to the ER or whatever. His eye was swole shut. Like, and Carter, y'all know Carter's very light skinned because he's biracial or whatever. And I know it is some biracial people that's not light skinned. But my son is light skinned and my daughter's light skinned, and it's because they're biracial. So his eye was shut, you guys, and like I took him there or whatever. It was a nurse with a nasty attitude. Like, Children's Hospital for the longest, from what I remember, has always been racist. Like, when you had to go stay there, they were racist. Like, it's cool long as you go into the ER and coming in and out, they were cool. But like, if you had to keep your kid there, they was racist AF. But I never experienced it when I was a kid, and my mom never experienced it as a kid. Not as when she was a kid, but when I was a kid, my mom never experienced nobody like being racist towards her or mistreating us because of the color of our skin. So when I took my kids there, I just expected the same type of stuff. But when we had to stay there, like, y'all, all the rumors of when you have to stay at Children's Hospital and they sit here and will call DHS on you when you black for no apparent reason, I got that the first time Carter had to stay there. I never went to Children's Hospital again. Like, Carter was one or two. Like, I know it's crazy people that hit their kids and beat on their kids, but if I was beating on him and it wasn't like him needing an antibiotic to get the swelling down, like, the swelling would have never went down. It would have just been because his face is swollen or whatever. So I basically accused of punching my son in the face. Mind you, now I'm this big and my son was, I don't even think Carter was 2 then. So I would just imagine that his eye wouldn't swell up. His eye would have my whole knuckle and all that stuff would be on my son's face if I punched him in the face or whatever. So the doctor changed the antibiotics and gave him something else, and his eye started opening up, and they was like, they don't know what bit him. He could have got bit by any of that stuff. But while I was in the hospital, the woman was very rude. They called DHS on me because at that time, Children's Hospital, like, if you had to stay up there with your kid, they didn't give food at the time. So like, if your kid didn't eat the food and you ate the food that your kid wouldn't eat because your kid is on antibiotics and not eating nothing, but maybe 1 or 2 things, if you ate the rest of the stuff, they was like, well, I'm neglecting my child. So when I was like, so y'all rather somebody put some food in the trash rather than somebody else eat it, for the girl to be like, well, yeah, because the food is for the kid or whatever. Like, his Medicaid is paying for it anyway, so why do you care? But that's just how racist people are, and that's how people will sit here and treat you. So fast forward to recently, y'all, I took Jaxon to the ER, and I was vlogging or whatever. I was showing y'all what the outside of Children's Hospital looked like, and all that. Like, I've been taking Jaxon and Julian to Children's Hospital on and off, but that's why I don't take them a lot. But I've been taking them on and off for some time now, and normally it's like an in and out thing or whatever. I haven't experienced nobody rude, so I'm like, in Children's Hospital now, they do surveys and they have all types of feedback, ways that you give back feedback on your nurse, on your doctor, your experience. What I did notice is this time, they did not call me because y'all knew that their feedback and y'all knew that their review would be all kinds of bad. But I normally give them a good review, and I normally give back good feedback. But this particular time that I went in there with Jaxon is a happy baby. If y'all see, he's always smiling, he's always happy. So if he's hollering and screaming, it's because he's sick. So I'm sitting here the ladies asking me questions. There's 2 nurses in there. The first nurse was real cool. She was asking me questions. Another nurse came there to get his weight or whatever. She was like, well, I do it or whatever. So normally when I go in there, I put him on the scale, and they'll try to get his weight real quick because everyone knows a baby's gonna roll over. So Jaxon's rolling over, he's trying to sit up, and she's like trying to hold him down. And then, y'all, when I'm trying to get my child, because by now you should have his weight by now, because this is not like a minute or 2, this is like 5 minutes, and he's steady rolling over and trying to get up, and I'm trying to like make sure he lays down, because in order for the scale to work, he gotta kind of be still. But everyone knows that the baby's not gonna be ever completely still. So Y'all, when I hold my baby, the bitch sat here and took my motherfucking hand and moved my hand. So I fucking shoved the hoe. Like, bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? I was like, this is my fucking child. Like, I'm sitting here trying to console my child. If my child fall, you're not gonna do nothing but stand there, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe he fell. That's the dumb shit you're gonna sit here and say. You're not going to sit here and make sure my child don't fall. Cause bitch, you're in here being a bitch. So then when I'm like, I'm in here making sure that my child is okay, I said, you're not gonna fucking sit here and move my motherfucking hand. Like, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you. I know it's a policy that you don't touch the motherfucking kid's parents when a kid's parents is just trying to make sure that they don't fall on the fucking floor. Because I have sat here and been at Children's Hospital and they be like, most of the time they be like they're scared to fucking touch your kid because people are meticulous about their fucking kids. So never had that experience. Even with the fucking racist ass person the first time, never had that type of experience. Nobody is never going to not let you console your child and not let you try to help lay them down and none of that shit. So then the bitch checked at the moment, like, I gotta get this thing. Jaxon is hollering and screaming. This bitch shoved the shit up his ass. And I politely took it out his ass. So I was like, bitch, why the fuck are you even in here? Where the fuck is your supervisor? Like, you're not making the situation no better. He's hollering and he's screaming. He's fucking mad. He's pissed off. Then she's like, well, let me get him a diaper. Let me get him a diaper. No, bitch, why the fuck are you in here? Why the fuck are you in here? You're not doing nothing for the situation. You're not helping the situation. Like, if the child should steady hollering and screaming, motherfucker, why the fuck are you steady fucking with him? He don't like you. He had no problem with the first motherfucker. Like, I don't know what the fuck it is about this bitch energy, but my child had no goddamn problem with the first fucking nurse that was in there. So when I'm looking at the motherfucking bitch, looking for a fucking name, because I already pushed the bitch, and by this point, I'm ready to punch the shit out this hoe. And Children's Hospital, that's why they have security guards, that's why they have all this shit, and they got real, like, Little Rock PD in that motherfucker. Because y'all already fucking know that these nurses in here could get their motherfucking ass whooped. So, like, I told her, like, bitch, why the fuck are you in here? Like, where the fuck is the floor supervisor? And they're like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, calm down. So I take my baby, I'm like, bitch, I got him a fucking diaper. Like, why the fuck are you in here? So now she's over here looking at him. Now you trying to play with him and be all concerned. I'm like, bitch, why the fuck are you standing here? Like, because at this point, I'm fucking irritated because, bitch, to me, I feel like you're just standing here to antagonize the goddamn situation. Like, bitch, you had already sat here and made this little boy cry. You have already sat here and fucking put your hands on me. You have already sat here and fucking shoved the fucking thermometer up my motherfucking child fucking ass, nigga. Like, no fucking easing. Like, most people ease in. They don't want the kid to be still. Like, you're holding my son by his motherfucking ass and some more shit. So I snatched my goddamn child. Like, y'all, I snatched my motherfucking child up. I had to snatch my fucking baby up before I punched the shit out of this goddamn hoe. And I proceeded to talk to the other bitch. And this bitch is in here just looking like, what the fuck happening? What the fuck going on? Like, oh shit, I don't want to be in that shit. So I asked her, I said, what is that bitch name? And she was like, excuse me. I said, what is that bitch name that I just got through fucking dealing with? Oh, well, I think her name was Aaron, or some shit like that. It was Aaron, but it was spelled ERIN or some shit like that. It was a spell like the regular fucking Aaron. So when I took that shit, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not even have to deal with this bitch after this shit, because I already know I'm finna sit here, and when I see the doctor, I'm finna sit here and go ahead and run them down the motherfucking business and be like, I want to speak to her supervisor, I want to speak to the motherfucking human resource, I want to speak to the motherfucking president of fucking Children's Hospital, bitch. I want to speak to every motherfucking body, because you got me fucked up, because that's no way to treat a motherfucking child, that's no way to treat the situation. Bitch, if you see that you in here pissing a motherfucker off, why the fuck are you still in here? Like, if I see that I'm making the situation worse, and I see that the baby was not hollering before I came in, I see that I'm rough as fuck with somebody's child, and I'm already fucking agitating the fuck out the damn parent, I'm going to fucking leave and have somebody just come over there. Like, and the motherfucking excuse was, well, they were busy. Bitch, if y'all were busy, you should let the bitch that was in there that was already handle the situation. So the nurse, she was like, oh, well, yeah, you just have to sign to let him get treated or whatever, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. So I signed the shit. I go back onto the other room. I go back into the other room, and I'm gonna have to edit this damn video like a motherfucker. So I go back into the other room, on the side of the room, and the next room, like, mind you now, I already been here waiting 35, 45 minutes to even get back to be seen to deal with this stupid ass hoe. I've been waiting this motherfucking long. Then you think I'm gonna go into a whole nother separate waiting room? So y'all expect me to wait 2-3 motherfucking hours to be seen by a motherfucking doctor? No, bitch. No, bitch. No, God. I got up and left, and the lady was like, well, what's going on? Like, why are you leaving? Like, I thought your kid was sick. I said, my kid is fucking sick. And y'all fucking, I already had to deal with your stupid ass motherfucking nurse. And I already had to fucking deal with, and then you think I'm finna sit here and have a baby that's in here hollering and screaming in this fucking waiting room for fucking what? Like, why didn't you take me in the waiting room to take me into another motherfucking waiting room when, bitch, y'all are not that fucking busy on the motherfucking Monday, on the fucking school day? Stop fucking shitting me. And like the GPC center was like, well, we only see people that are our patients in the daytime, so I couldn't make an appointment over there, so I had to go to the fucking emergency room. So no, that day Jaxon never did get seen. He never, I never did any of that stuff with Jaxon. We just gave him some Motrin, and that's it. I think Jaxon just have a common cold, but it's still something that you want to make sure your kid don't have nothing more serious than what you think they do, because you're not a doctor. So that's why you go see a doctor. And like my doctor was booked up. I had and that's matter of fact, since I'm already talking about a fucking rant, that's what I'm going through. The doctor that I switched from out here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them on fucking blast while I'm on it. I believe it's called Arkansas Pediatric Clinic or something like that. Let me see. I'm finna type it up and make sure that I have the right name. Well, it's not called Arkansas Pediatric Clinic. It's called Pediatric Clinic. Out here, where I say they have a pediatric clinic in North Little Rock, and Cabot. So, the pediatric clinic out here is where Jaxon and Julian was going. Had finally found the doctor that I liked or whatever. Her name was Dr. Battles. No problem with Dr. Battles, none whatsoever. Y'all, when I sit here and say that I stay in the city that's so fucking racist, like, so racist. And it's not like I go in stores and racist. It's like some people in here are racist, and like it's a lot of people that want to come to where I stay because they think that it's just that racist, but no, it's the older people that stay here. And I can't say all the older people, because some of the older people are cool as fuck. Like my neighbors are cool as fuck. So I can't just say the whole city is just, oh my God, they're racist. Like, they're no more racist than the city of Arkansas. Like, they're no racist. No, they no more racist than the city of Arkansas, the major cities or whatever. Like, I actually honestly got more racist where I come from than where I live now. So, y'all, this bitch always had a fucking attitude. Like, and then you know how somebody have attitude, but they try to fucking play this shit out. But no, this bitch always have a fucking attitude. And I look over you because, bitch, y'all are 5 minutes down the street from my goddamn house. So if you have an appointment, or if I have to wait a day or two for an appointment, you're still 5 minutes down the street from the house. You're still 5 minutes from my motherfucking kid's school. So I have no problem with, like, waiting because you're 5 minutes from here. Yeah, this bitch is mad because I wanted to see my son's doctor. Like, you're mad because I wanted to make a fucking appointment. What the fuck? Talking about some, what I tell her, he's not sick, but the doctor wanted to look at paperwork before she signed the referral or whatever. Plus, I had wanted to speak to my child doctor. I have never had a problem with speaking to my damn child doctor or whatever. Even if I just want to talk to the doctor about my child medical needs, like, I can talk to my child medical needs. So the bitch, like, the first girl get on the phone, nice, whatever. The other bitch that works in there, that's supposed to be the manager or supervisor, is like, well, just bring the paperwork or whatever, and blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. I'm like, okay. I'm not going to give you the fucking paperwork, because unless I can speak to the doctor, I'm not going to give it to nobody. I'm going to give it to a fucking supervisor. So when I asked for a supervisor, I didn't even fucking like, when I called, the bitch got a fucking, like, at first she was nice, and then when I was like, I don't know why she wants to look at the paperwork. I don't know why she need more information. I don't even know how to explain it, but she said she need more information. And the therapist for Julian made, you know, she made another one with more information. She typed up something long as the fuck on why he needed to be tested for autism. And then she got an attitude. Like, I didn't even sit here. I didn't even cuss y'all. I just like, don't give me the line. That's what I told her. Like, don't give me the line. I don't know why. Just like that. That's how I told her. Don't give me the line, but I don't know what more she wants, but she wants more in detail. She wants more in depth. I don't know why the first letter didn't work, and she just wants more detail or whatever. And she was like, well, okay, well, bring it to me as soon as possible. Bang, the phone up in my face. What the fuck is wrong with you? So I go there at this point because I've been letting this motherfucker slide. Because, bitch, you been having a motherfucking attitude. So I've been letting a motherfucker slide. So by this point, I was like, where's the supervisor? Like, I spoke, like, the woman behind her, I spoke to her, whatever. She looked like she didn't want fucking wave. She looked like she had a motherfucking attitude. But I don't know what the fuck you got an attitude for, because I don't ever deal with you. Like, you're just a regular receptionist. This bitch that sits right in front of a motherfucker, kind of looked back at her like, why ain't you waving? Because when she wouldn't wave back, I'm like, since when the fuck are y'all not friendly? Like, I know this hoe ain't never friendly, but since when the fuck are y'all never friendly? So, come to find out, this bitch like, well, I've been over backwards for you, and you want to speak to my supervisor. You want to sit here and complain on me, and I'm just sick of your nasty ass attitude. You always have a nasty attitude. Every time you come here, I'm sick of dealing with it. You can no longer come to this clinic no more. You can no longer come to this office no more. You can no longer this and that, and I'm going to call the police, and blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Like, and I'm looking at her just like this. Like, you're that mad over a fucking appointment? That's how I asked her. Like, you're that mad because I want to speak to a supervisor, and I'm trying to make an appointment. You're that mad. Well, and you blah, blah, blah. So guess what I do? I start recording your ass because I have no problem with putting anybody on motherfucking the internet. I don't have no problem with talking cash money shit and showing people how the fucking motherfucker really is acting. Oh, once that camera came out, guess what, you guys? When that camera came out, when I could sit here and go to the North Rock Clinic and I could sit here and still show this doctor exactly how the fuck this bitch is acting, she sits her bitch ass down and now you're dialing fake numbers, you're dialing fake numbers. So when I asked, then she slammed the fucking glass. So when I opened the fucking glass and I asked the bitch, I said, so is there no one else in here that I can speak to besides her? Because, like, I didn't even come in here to talk to her in the first place. The woman was like, well, she is the manager. Mind y'all, there's no cameras, nothing's getting recorded. So the doctors, if the doctor's in the back taking care of patients, they don't know what the fuck going on in the front. So, and my doctor obviously don't know what the fuck going on. So you basically treating people all kinds of fucked up. So y'all already know that I did a badass fucking review on that place. I would never take my kids to a fucking pediatric clinic at all because, bitch, you're mad because I tried to make a fucking appointment. You're mad because I'm making an appointment. I want to speak to a damn manager because you have a shitty ass attitude because you hung up in my motherfucking face. And I'm not going to sit here and argue with your old funky ass. Like, I don't get it. So now, fast forward to, and this I guess going to be a long ass rant video. So now, fast forward to the place to go to now, which is a family doctor, which is my doctor, which is the whole house doctor or whatever. So I don't have a problem with my fucking doctor. My doctor's cool. She just hired a lot of interns and try to train the interns. I don't know if it's cheaper for her or what the fuck. But I called for Jaxon to be seen. Jaxon's name is spelled different from like the regular last name Jaxon. This bitch, I called when Jaxon was sick, trying to get an appointment with his doctor. I didn't get a call back. I didn't fucking call them back. And she was like, well, Miss Johnson not in today or whatever, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. It took her a whole day or two later for another person in the office to be like, hey, did Jaxon ever get seen or whatever, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. I'm like, no, I never got a call back. I never did none of that, but I took him to the ER. And she was like, well, we don't have him in the system. When the last time he got seen? I was like, Jaxon? And then she was like, yeah, like Jaxon Thompson, we don't see him in the computer. I said, Jaxon? And she was like, the lady, she just, because I've been dealing with this woman, like, since I was been 18, I've been going to my particular doctor. So the lady, y'all, was like, girl, I'm training this girl and she don't know how to spell. And I was like, well, it's cool that she don't know how to spell. I was like, but why didn't she just ask me, you know, to make sure that she had the name the right way to spell it or whatever? She said, and that's what I'm finna have to sit here and tell her, like, don't just assume somebody's name is spelled different because everyone spells names different. Just like Deidre is not fucking Deborah, like Dedra, not Debra. Like, bitch, can you not fucking read? Do you have dyslexia? Like, what is wrong with you? So yeah, that's why I end up going to Children's Hospital, y'all. That's my rant video on Children's Hospital. Like, will I go to Children's Hospital again? I don't know, because unless because the man told me when I made the complaint, he told me, well, I'm going to send this to the board of director and we're going to have to review the cameras to see what actually happened or whatever. And I was like, well, she put her hands on me. And I know it's got to be a fucking policy that you don't put your hands on somebody, because had I would have punched the shit out this bitch, y'all would be fucking charging me with motherfucking battery as if she needed to put her hands on me. And why the fuck is she so goddamn rough with my goddamn child? Like, if you're not making the situation better, why the fuck are you even in here? Like, we had no problems with the nurse. And like, y'all, I have never I have never been to a doctor or been to a hospital and the actual nurses and the actual motherfuckers that fuck with your kid, like receptionist, like, bitch, you're fucking in your fucking 50s, 60s, still fucking working a front desk job, whether you're the manager or not. Bitch, get the fuck out of my goddamn face. So, like, that's how I feel about that. Like, bitch, you're miserable with your life, obviously, because the farther you got, you have no college experience, you have no college degree, you have no schooling, you don't have shit but probably high school diploma, and you look like you're a fucking drunk. So I don't be giving a fuck about motherfuckers like that, like, cause I expect you to be shitty, because I will probably be shitty too if I'm fucking in my 50s and 60s and I ain't did shit with my goddamn self either. And my husband has his own company, but his business is not doing all that damn good, so I still have to bring my punk ass to motherfucking work. I'll probably be shitty too. So yeah, you guys, but that's I'm talking about pediatric clinic. The bitch that works at the pediatric clinic, her name is Jenny. Don't tell y'all now, don't go. If you're not white, don't go fuck with her. Like, it's one of those things that you kind of be like, dude, are you just not nice to me and my kids because we're kind of new here, and these kids probably been coming here since they was babies on up? Or are you just a bitch because you don't like fucking black people? And when I'm trying to figure out, like, why the fuck do you have such a motherfucking attitude with just me? And why the fuck do you always have a problem with just me? Because you don't have a problem with Jay, because Jay will sit here, like, people think Jay is nice. Jay will sit here and beat your motherfucking ass. But, like, you don't have no attitude or none of that shit with fucking Jay, but you have attitude with me because I need fucking paperwork for my kid, which that's all I ever need is paperwork for my records, or paperwork because school facts never fucking work type shit. Or if I change my kid's school, I always keep all my kid documents. So I just used to wonder, because, like, it was a bitch called and she was like, well, I need my kid high school diploma. Like, how the fuck do you not have your own kid high school diploma? Like, you need a copy of your kid high school diploma. So to me, that's bending over backwards for a motherfucker. Printing out paper, giving me a copy of paperwork that you already have to fucking file any goddamn way. I don't understand how that's bending over backwards. Bitch, that's just you not the one to do your job. So the pediatric clinic, I don't send my kids to. The doctor Battles in there was nice as hell. Never had no problems with her. Like, I understand some doctors don't want to have kids tested for autism because they feel like some of these places will just deem them as autistic because they're trying to get a check off of them, or because, you know, if your kid have to get therapy, they're going to get paid, so they probably, you know, stuff like that. We have stuff like that be going on out here, and stuff like that really go on everywhere. So yeah, so that's my rant video, you guys, because it's going on 22 minutes long. That's my rant video about Children's Hospital and just doctor's office period with your kid. Because when your kid is sick, you just want to get your kid seen by a doctor, figure out if it's just common cold, if it's something that you can just give them some Motrin for and keep going, or if it's something serious. You never know, because a doctor is trained to do that. Like, it's what a doctor do. So with that being said, I know this video didn't help nobody, but I know a lot of people can relate to dealing with stupid ass people. Like, bro, all I want to do is sit here and get my kids seen or get some paperwork and go on about my goddamn business. Like, that's all I want to fucking do. Like, that's it. That's all. And I know it's a lot of people that can relate, because I was watching a couple of people channels that have kids. I follow a lot of I don't follow, but I watch a couple of family channels, and, like, some people be, like, legit pissed the fuck off. So I know I'm not the only one to be like, dude, is it just me that be going through the most random bullshit? But no, watching YouTube and seeing people's lives, I'm not the only one to be going through random bullshit. But it's a lot of people that's so transparent and they're sugar-coated and they don't want to sit here and put it out there. But I like watching stuff that's real and not that's just in a cookie cutter, like, oh, well, I'm gonna be in this little box and I'm not gonna do this and I'm not gonna do that. Like, oh my God, like, nah. I want this channel to be as real as possible, because people like me will watch it. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.